Hey, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something real quick. Do you ever feel like you are just adrift? Like you're putting in efforts, showing up every day, but you have got this nagging feeling in your mind that you're not actually headed anywhere meaningful. Or maybe you know you need a change, but looking ahead feels like staring into a thick fog. If that sounds familiar, stick with me because today we are not just talking about why you feel lost, we are talking about what you can actually do about it starting right now. And hey, if you're serious about this journey, about getting the tools and resources to really navigate this stuff, I'll tell you about the 2.8 membership club later. Got a sweet deal for you. But first, let's tackle this feeling heads on. First thing first, that feeling of being lost, it's not a personal failure. Let that sink in. Think of it more like a notification from your inner self. It's saying, hey, something's out of alignment here. Maybe the goal you set a year ago don't fit anymore. Maybe you have outgrown a situation or a relationship or a way of thinking. Maybe the world's thrown some curveballs at you. Let's be real. The constant information, the pressure, the uncertainty out there can actually make it harder to hear ourselves think. This feeling is simple feedback. It's asking you to pause, pay attention, and reconnect with what truly matters to you right now. Ignoring it just keep you stuck longer. Acknowledging it without judgment, that's the first step towards clarity. So, how do you start paying attention when your mind is spinning with worries, regrets? You anchor yourself in a present moment. When you feel lost, your mind loves to time travel. Anxiety about the future, frustration about the past. But what you can do is bring yourself back to right now. Bringing yourself back to right now is crucial for finding your footing. How? It's simpler than you think. It's about engaging your senses. Just breathe. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Do that few times. Feel the air? That is now. That's real. Tune in. What's one thing you can physically feel right now? Maybe the chair beneath you, the texture of your clothes. What's one distinct sound you can hear right now? Focusing on small sensory inputs pulls you out of your head and into the present reality. Practice this throughout your day. This brief moment of checking in with the present, it builds that muscle of awareness and create the calm you need to actually think clearly about where to go next. Alright, you have created some calm. Now you can start to gently turn your attention inward. Feeling lost often means we are disconnected from our own internal compass. It's time to reconnect. Journaling is a fantastic tool for this. Or just spend some quiet time thinking. Ask yourself some honest questions. When do I feel most alive or engaged? What am I usually doing? When do I feel energized? What activities making me lose track of time? What brings flow? What skill do I enjoy using or getting better at? What comes naturally? What are my strengths? Forget expectations for a second. What truly matters to you? Kindness, creativity, learning, adventure, connection? What do I value? What problems do I wish I could help solve? What makes me think someone should do something about that? What impact matters? Be honest with yourself. Don't edit your answer. This isn't about finding one magic passion. It's about identifying the theme, the flavors of life that feels right for you. This is about rediscovering your internal compass. Okay, You are getting some clues from looking inwards. Now what? Do you need a grand, detailed plan? Honestly, no. Often that pressure just keeps you stuck. Instead, focus on clarifying your intentions based on your values and what energizes you. What general direction feels right? What do you want to move towards? Maybe it's an intention like, I intend to prioritize creative expression more. Or maybe I intend to focus on work that feels more meaningful. Or it could be, I intend to cultivate deeper connection. These intentions become your guidepost. They help you filter opportunities and make choices. When faced with the decision, big or small, ask yourself, does this align with my intention? Does it move me generally in the direction I want to go? This gives you direction without needing a rigid step-by-step map, which frankly life rarely follows anyways. This next part is crucial, maybe the most crucial one. You cannot think your way out of feeling lost. You have to act your way out. Action creates clarity. But here's the secret. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. In fact, small, even tiny, imperfect actions are usually far more effective. Waiting for the perfect time or perfect idea is just procrastination in disguise. Ask yourself, what is the absolute smallest step I can take today towards one of my intentions? Could you watch one video tutorial? Could you write one paragraph? Could you make one phone call? Could you spend 10 minutes brainstorming an idea? Do that tiny thing, then do another tomorrow. Why? Because action builds momentum. It breaks the feeling of being stuck. It gives you real-world feedback. Clarity doesn't magically appear before you start. It emerges as you move forward. Be willing to be a beginner. Be willing to stumble a bit. Progress, not perfection. That's the key. Celebrate those small wins. But what about those moments when it feels like it's just too much? When anxiety spikes and you just want to shut down everything? Well, for that, folks, you need a SOS plan. And here are a few quick things you can do right in that moment. 1. Slow, deep breathe in and long, slow breathe out. Do it 3 times. Number 2, ask, what's the one thing I can do in the next 5 minutes? Just one. Forget the rest for now. Number 3, stand up, stretch, walk across the room, shake your hands out. Actually, just shift your physical state. Number 4, text a friend just to say hi. Quick positive social contact can help. Number 5, acknowledge the feeling without judgment. Tell yourself it's okay. Now, these aren't magic cures, but they can interrupt the overwhelm spiral long enough for you to regain composure and take that next small, manageable step forward. Look, feeling lost isn't a destination, it's a temporary state. Usually, it's a signpost pointing you towards growth. It's asking you to shed what's no longer serving you and reconnect with your authentic self. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need to acknowledge the signal, anchor in the present, look inwards, set intentions, and take small actions. Trust that the path unfolds as you walk it. Clarity comes from engagement, from trying things, from moving forward even when it's uncomfortable. Start where you are, take the small step. You absolutely have the capacity to navigate this. Alright, so what's the one takeaway from this video that you are going to apply? Let me know down in the comments below. I genuinely want to hear. Let's make this as a conversation, and if you want more structured support, resources, template, and exclusive insight to help you on this journey, then you absolutely need to check out the 2.8 Members Club. It's our dedicated space for growth. Go to 2.8.io to learn more. And remember, the code FIRST100 gets the first 100 annual members 50% off. It's a powerful investment in yourself. Alright, if this video was helpful, please give it a like. It tells YouTube that you found value here. Make sure you subscribe to Project 2.8 and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos designed to help you grow. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Keep taking those steps and I'll see you guys in the next one.